Let's go, map number 3 on King of the Hill. We've got, playing in the purple, veconk Ottomans. Bit of a flip here, as veconk lost to the Ottomans in map 1. And playing on the other side, on the east side, we have BOI. His mom, henceforth known as BOI, playing as Chinese again. Trying to avenge what happened to him before. BOI might... BOI might have a case here. While Ottomans can get an insane army numbers, and good quality numbers as well. BOI will not lose the sacred sites in Feudal Age like he did last game. So BOI can time his fights a little bit better. If BOI doesn't fight there last game, he might be toast. Here, another story. Losing the middle is tough, but having some time to get it back, I think gives BOI a little bit of lifeline. See veconk for the early military academy. He has 100 gold. He's gonna be getting a lumber camp on the gold vein for sure. Yeah, going with 9 on food. Let's see the number of workers here. Players with a 9 on food. BOI slightly ahead in the eco count. I'm thinking veconk was a tad idle. But nothing concerning. Once the numbers drop below a difference of 2 villagers, it starts to be concerning. For the time being, this is all fine. A lot of sheep here from veconk. Let's see the scouting. So veconk goes for this corner. Tries to go close to BOI's base, getting it, and then the center. A little bit late. The center here contains a lot of sheep. BOI is avoiding them like the plague. So there might be some sheep still for the taking. Oh, there aren't, and you don't have that many sheep in the player. So 3 sheep over here. There still might be sheep here in the corner. Sheep can be important, and I think for BOI not too important because he wants to transition to granary farms anyway. They're faster than sheep, but for veconk, the later he transitions into any other food source, better. And I think the dev team realizes this. We give them Anatolian Hills, which gives them 8 sheep, plus faster gold mining, but that's another thing entirely. We have a twin minaret madrasa. This twin minaret madrasa is really good, and I really like this military school label. Make the expansion either this side or that side. That side. But is blacksmith setup. Okay, BOI going with the barbican on the gold. On gold tile. There's no way veconk attacks this. The gold, so the gold and, to a lesser extent, the food eco. BOI. Should be fairly safe here. Ooh, and the scout going through the mill. Berries. Not really a great place to be, but the scout survives. Interesting, veconk going immediately for this wood line instead of going for spawning wood line, which is this one. Yeah, strange wood line. It's also a very strange wood line for BOI, but this is protected by the barbican. He can get attacked by archers from this side if it does go onto this wood line, but very close to the barbican. A much better barbican this game than last game. Still is a very defensive barbican. Not really going for it. Barbican in the middle is a very popular strategy. King of the Hill completely shuts down the center. Let's see what the first spear does. We're already encountering gold. Also, another thing of note, this is one of the few maps in the current rotation that do not have trade. Wow, and wolves really took a toll on the spears already. I feel like the wolves are really tough here. Gotta start killing them with scouts. And veconk being really careful. Go through here. And he's here. This is dangerous, yeah. As well go around. The spearman won't be able to do anything. This portion of the wood line is pretty good. Oh, so much damage, but spearman took. 25 damage and 24 damage. And if you're veconk and you scout this with a barbican, there is nothing you can hit. This is excellently safe. And for BOI, this is going to be a fast castle. BOI is not going to even try to challenge Ottomans here. Challenge veconk. And I know why. Ottomans love going for tons of archers, like we saw BOI do in the first match. Nest of Bees is absolutely insane, and Palace Scars can tank anything. The gold, not an issue. You can mine that gold mine until it's over. And it's still got 3,500 gold. Yeah, for the time being, 4 villagers here on the Twin Minaret Madrasa, already with wheelbarrow. I wouldn't mind seeing double broad axe, and he certainly can afford it. Holding a little bit of gold veconk, and I think not getting the eco upgrades will hurt him. In the long run, of course. See the astronomical clock tower come in for BOI. It's 5 villagers. Started off at 7 villagers, might be a bit overkill. Don't forget, Chinese villagers build faster, so might want to save a few of them that you would have used them to build with. About your economy. This is a very fast castle. This is the first Sipahi is coming through here. Ooh, that's runoff area. They can run through here. But damn, veconk now might see the writing on the wall. He might not want to go for archers. It has to be a shorter feudal age from Ottomans. Yeah, now BOI is not song, by the way. BOI is not song. This is a simple fast castle. It's going with palace guards. Not going with Juggernaut, not going even with the clock tower Nest of Bees. The Nest of Bees, they deliver a barrage of rockets. Insane against archers, so veconk bracing himself, doesn't have the army to fight BOI's army now. The palace guards are very good. Yeah, this is a blacksmith, perfect. He's gonna get his upgrades quite early here. Looking at veconk space, he's got his blacksmith setup going. 2 ranges and a stable. Veconk upgrades. Needs the food upgrade though. Getting from the berries. Yeah, the sheep are about to run out, so the sheep lasting this long is pretty good. Veconk will take it, and now I think he's starting to float some wood. The veconk wants Castle Age. The problem now is that he's not gonna have enough quality army to stop this. He needs either crossbowmen, or he needs just a lot of cavalry, and there we go. 10 palace guards is enough. And the Emmett Imperial Armory is coming up now. Emmett Imperial Armory on the Smith. Pretty good, and there are 3 tiles here of space, so this will expand this area. And the veconk really needs to take care here. He doesn't want to get caught. And here go the Sipahi on a big raid with the Metter. Ooh, and those villagers go around the berries. Oh no! And the rest of the army from veconk fights. This is an awful fight. I don't think a single palace guard falls. I'll take villagers over the army any day, especially Chinese villagers. Sorry about that. Oh, and there goes boy. Just push, push, push. Ooh, getting to the back of the base. Might want to hit the stone, yeah. Even though veconk has stone, doesn't really need it that bad. Fighting under a TC, not the best, but this gold here will be. And if you're veconk, what units do you go for now? Crossbowman, mass crossbowman, there we go. Mass crossbowman surely will take this down. The problem though, that's the bees. That isn't coming. Boy is just spamming battle scars. Doesn't seem to have the food income to really do that. Oh boy, diving the TC is gonna get villager picks. Now it's 2-2 in terms of villager count. Crossbowmen are starting to take their toll on the palace guards. Let's hang on here. Game might not be over yet. So we still have a decent contingency of workers working. So here are the Sipahi with the matter. And now... okay, this is pretty bad for veconk. This is a long time without collecting any res. And this is time that boy, I think, is just gonna be massing. Where's the army for boy? Boy's losing all of his army. Losing army to the town center now. Oh, but veconk now. 3 kills, veconk's not producing. A successful attack from boy, but palace guards only are not indestructible. This is not that good of an army. The keep is. Finally, veconk can do something here. Finally. And now, veconk can just breathe a sigh of relief. He's down 10 villagers. He is down 10 villagers. And here are 13 villagers going forward. This keep is going to build so fast. Now for veconk, he just needs to keep pumping out crossbowmen. He doesn't have the food income. He's gonna have to transition to something else. Oh no, I do not like this mangonel. This mangonel is not gonna do anything. By I don't like, I'm saying that it's not gonna get anything else from the Imperial Armory, but I don't know, man. Good amount of kills here on the villagers, kinda equalizing this situation a little bit. Needs to dip though before it builds, and it builds, kills a few villagers, and all of a sudden, veconk equals things up. This is a huge gamble for boy. I think it pays off. I think it pays off, but for veconk, this was a small win. He loses the middle, which is huge for boy, but he has a chance. He has a chance. Okay, so veconk going in the center. Where are the 3 workers for veconk? Okay, there, everything is done. We have a ram coming up with rams. Rams, a bunch of crossbows in the night. I'm starting to like the army that veconk's putting up here. And we see the nested bees. The bees fire 10 arrows now because they have the upgrade, I think. Reusable barrels could be huge. There is no trade in this map, like I said at the beginning of the game. Monastery, not a pagoda. Get relic really quickly, but boy doesn't have gold. Boy doesn't have gold, and he has to keep spending it. And if you look, these palace guards have got a lot of ranged armor, but there are no archers here. The ranged armor will help for sure. Instead of being 21, it's going to be 19. For arrow fired. It could be useful. Oh, there's the Springled. So, boy expects Springled on a Springled fight. Also, this could be used to take out the Mangonel. And it'll certainly be good against the Rams, for sure. But veconk needs knights. Should the military schools be producing knights? Should he have the The Vizier Point tech, I'm not gonna change the overlay back. You know, Veconk's starting to get the eco tax. Boy has no eco tax. Boy has no eco tax. Imagine this economy with the eco tax. Okay, Boy getting the safer side, so Veconk's gonna be on a timer to win the center back. Now I think Veconk knows exactly what he's working with. Ooh, no survival techniques for Veconk. That's relatively slow gather from the deer. Still one of the fastest gather rates, certainly faster than the berries or farms. I don't think Veconk is looking to transition to farms anytime soon. Some jams in here, Janissaries. Janissaries not too good against anything that's not cavalry, absolutely shred knights. Speaking of knights, I think these knights are going to kill. This is a massive, Palace Guard push. I don't like the Palace Guard push though. Get the monk? That's not the monk. Yeah, this is a massive army for Veconk. He's now building another military school and a siege workshop close to the blacksmith. Ooh, and these Veconk even going for springles here. There's enough for 3 rams. Watch out, boy! This is gonna be a heck of a fight. There are 2 keeps though. 2 keeps is gonna be so much damage, and they, yeah. So this keep has a springled emplacement. A lot of gold, a lot of tax. I didn't think these tax would generate this much tax. Yeah, we also might have boiling. Ooh, boiling oil is expensive though. And Boy is going really heavy on spending his gold. Now getting the first wood upgrade. These upgrades are so worth it to get, and players often skip them. Look at how fast that was built, and the more time Veconk takes, the better Boy prepares to defend. 1 keep with like knight and 4 crossbowmen, 4 rams, I think was doable. Now 2 keeps, 2 nested bees. The nested bees are going to be well defended. Also have the springled. Everything very well defended for Boy. Veconk floating food, floating wood. Boy with a much more balanced economy, I guess. Getting boiling oil as well. Never having too many resources, and in a minute 20, the fight becomes much tilted for Boy. Granted, it's within the vicinity of the keeps. It's gonna be entirely defeated by a couple of traps, but Veconk goes for rams. It's a ram ranch time. But still a huge face-off here in the center. Nobody wants to be the first one to blink. Unfortunately, Veconk's gonna have to. You have a massive palace guards defending the 2 keeps, but to answer the palace guards, got 36 crossbowmen. 36 crossbowmen. It's gonna be absolutely massive. Veconk's economy is very interesting, and it's that he's running out of short-term food options close to his base. Gonna have to start expanding south, which is something that starting to become a bit far away. Raids are gonna be tough, or he expands to the center, and that's close to Boy's base. That's Vizier Point, I think. Oh no, it's not that unlocked. Yeah, we have no idea. Vizier Point's Veconk Scott, so this is something we're gonna have to do. The very interesting distribution of villagers. It's still granting him a lot of food, a lot of wood. I feel like Veconk's economy could definitely be much better, and we have a 3rd keep! This keep's not gonna... This keep might actually even be destroyed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, so much stone the Boy lost! Here are the rams! Oh, the Nasty Bee is doing a lot of work. Not gonna be enough. And the BOI starting to clear the center. Veconk starting to clear the center. So much more army for Veconk. The Palace Guards are doing a good job tanking. Not good enough. And all of a sudden it's Veconk who's gonna take it. Ooh, a lot of villagers stuck. But only 3 rams. If these 3 rams go down, the keep might survive. A lot of army lost for both guys. All of them, all of the palace guards lost for BOI, and I think the keep makes it, but so much damage. So much damage. Oh, BOI calls it actually. And veconk takes the series 2-1. Yeah, nice series. So let's see the stats here. A clearly huge mountain of units going veconk's way. The early raid really did a lot of work here for BOI. But veconk quickly tied it up. And 80 to 75 felt like it wasn't that balanced, but BOI didn't have many palace guards in the center, and the Springles definitely came into play there.